King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Pat and Swamp Pop Part 3 episode of the Jim King of the TV show. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll continue my exclusive with the legendary Pat Boone.
But now, the irony is, Jim, I've got 2 hit songs. One I wrote, the other with Crystal Gayle.
Yeah.
And they're over country radio, but nobody's buying records. Now,
Did you put out a vinyl copy of Country Jubilee?
well, you know, it's funny you mention that because
It's right there. There it is. We'll cruise back to Eddie and Maxie's Great Legends of Swamp Pop in Nederland. Sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Gibson Wright's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And Natalie Rose will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Howdy and welcome to Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. Polish your boots and get ready to cruise to Honky Tonk, Texas on Saturday, February 3rd to see Josh Ward live in concert. Grab your tickets while you can at the Honky Tonk Texas box office or online at honkytonktexas.us. Of course, we play Josh Ward tunes on King's Country Internet Radio. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award winning Jim King of the Radio show. Middays on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It does rule.
Hey, grits, bestest food there is.
Over the past 2 weeks, we've zoomed off to Beverly Hills, California to visit with the legendary Pat Boone. You are amazing. 70 years. You've been doing this longer than I've been alive, Pat.
Yes. My first record was 1955, and that goes back a whale of a long way, and so that is 70 years of recording.
In our last 2 episodes, we also aired Pat's new rendition of You and I with Crystal Gayle.
And I remember our first embrace, that smile that was on your face, the promises that we made.
And we aired his fun little ditty, Grits.
Grits, bestest food there is. You can keep that goo, give me my grits.
Here's more of my exclusive interview with the living legend.
And the compliment of all, Dean, Miller, Roger Miller's
Roger Miller's son.
Sings on the record with me, and he paid me the compliment of saying, you know, I can hear my dad writing this song.
Well, speaking of his dad, back in the 90s, I lived near where he grew up. It was in Oklahoma. I was living in Elk City, Oklahoma. It was just down the road where Roger Miller grew up, Eric, Oklahoma. And that was his birthplace and where he grew up, about 40 miles away. And I was in radio then thinking of things I could do to set myself apart from other DJs. And I came up with this King of the Road thing. I started wearing this silly little hat around. Never got to meet Roger, but I did meet his son, Dean. What a fine man he is.
Very good young guy. And he was so complimentary and helpful, as was Ray Stevens and all the artists. We just had a ball making the record, and you could hear it and the fun of it all. And then the video, a lady created a grits line dance, And that's helped get the thing on so much on Spotify and Pandora, all these services, because to learn the Grits line dance, you have to listen to the record, and then you have to play the record to do the dance. And I had these things. I didn't know anything about line dancing. Oh, I knew it existed, but I tried to do a little of it on the video, but it would have taken me a month to have learned how to do it.
Well, do you ever stop and pinch yourself after 70 years in the entertainment business? Because you've seen a lot of changes. I mean, just in the last 20 years with the digital technology. And when you started, they just had the old phonograph records and then the cassettes and 8 tracks. And now this digital thing is just blowing it wide open, and artificial intelligence coming up. I mean, what do you think about all these changes, Pat?
I used to kid Andy Williams about this, that we'd known each other for our whole careers back when we were recording on cylinders.
Yeah.
In some cases, you could put one in a piano, a player piano. But no, it was all discs when I first started, and all monaural. There was no, you couldn't go in and fix anything. If you were going to put out a record, it had to be a full take that you had done all at once. And if there were mistakes in it, but you felt it was the best take, you just left the mistakes in. And I did that in several records that I would like to, that were gold records, but I'd like to have gone back and changed a little thing here or there. But I didn't, because the feel of the record was in that particular take. And so those were, first it was discs, and then of course, then there were the 33 1/3 discs, and then the 45s. And then we went to, to CD.
8 tracks and
cassettes
and CDs and DVDs and
all of that. I kept trying to come up with it.
Yeah.
And I recorded, and we put out all my records in all of those methods. But now the irony is, Jim, I've got 2 hit songs. One I wrote, the other with Crystal Gale.
Yeah.
And they're over country radio, but nobody's buying records. Now,
did you put out a vinyl copy of Country Jubilee?
Yeah, well, it's funny you mention that, because
it's right there. There it is.
I have it. Who thought I might need this? But I'm telling you, Dana McElwain did a great job putting this package together.
Yeah, and those are really getting popular again.
Yeah, and it is vinyl.
Uh-huh.
The only place, the real way we're selling records is letting people know that if they buy it, send it to me. I will autograph it with their name and mine and send it back to them. And thank God we're selling a few thousand records so far. They have to buy it, send it to me, I'll sign it and send it back.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Gibson Wright's new video as our Kings Country Internet Radio music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Natalie Rose will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision and West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll cruise back to Nederland, Texas to hear more from Eddie and Maxie's Great Legends of Swampon.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road. Brick Solutions is the Southeast Texas solution for those of us wanting to beautify our backyards with outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, pergolas, pavilions, plus chimney sweeping, inspections, and repairs. Here's Brick Solutions owner, Rick the Brick Miller.
Brick Solutions totally is honesty, integrity, and quality of work. We strive 100% for that. That's the most important thing that we do. I will not take $1 from you If you're not satisfied, it's not worth it.
Is your house or roof dirty? Let the professionals at Frog Wash Pressure Washing bring your biggest investment back to life. Don't take a risk doing it yourself. Let the Soft Wash specialists clean your roof, house, vinyl siding, hard plank, and windows with low pressure and specialized chemicals. Check out our past jobs and reviews on our social media page. Our work speaks for itself. Insured and A+ rated by BBB. Call Frog Wash Pressure Washing for your free estimate today.
Since Tina Bean started 5 Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 22 years ago, it's become a friendly neighborhood feed store and much more. Kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5 Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
Ooh, I got loaded on a bottle of gin. On a bottle of gin.
Eddie and Maxie's Great Legends of Swamp Pop returns to Jefferson County Dance Club in Nederland on Saturday, January 27th. Don't miss it. A couple of weeks ago, we started recapping Eddie and Maxie's latest Swamp Pop event at Jefferson County Dance Club. The legendary lineup included Ken Marble with Cypress Band,
I feel alright. I feel alright.
Boogie Kings and Swamp Pop legend Parker James,
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He trade the world for the good thing is found.
Charles Mann,
Dedication, devotion, turning on the nighttime in new day. He do the song about the sweet loving woman. He do the song about the night. He do the walk. He do the walk of life. Yeah, he do the walk of life. Yeah, bow.
Willie T,
I went over. He loved the night. You thought he could change me. You know that he's right. Go on and cry. Go on and cry.
Earl So,
And if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time.
hometown favorite Jivin' G Bourgeois, was also recently featured at Eddie and Maxie's Great Legends of Swamp Pop.
Ain't no way you getting back in my life. I own a peace and quiet life. No fussing and fighting, that's right. Go back.
Here's more from Parker James.
Now listen to me. Now just what my baby means to me. Oh, you people, you just don't understand. People passing and say she ain't no good. Oh, she's my baby, and I know I'm a man. And if she's got a problem, I know I'm gonna help her some. When something is wrong with my baby, something is wrong with me. Play me some horn there, John.
here's the crew from Eddie and Maxie's Great Legends of Swamp Pop. Maxie, Aggie, and Eddie. What's your favorite part about these events?
Seeing the people happy and dancing.
And you see a lot of the same faces?
Most of them,
Yeah.
yes.
We do.
And we get a lot of gratitude when they tell you, oh, we thank you so much and we appreciate the good job that y'all have done and we enjoy it so well. It makes you feel really good that
We try to visit with everyone leaving and
Yeah.
just tell them how much, because we want them to know how much we appreciate it, because we can't do it without people
And
coming
it's
in.
keeping that genre alive, Swamp Pop, passing it on to the next generation.
that's right.
You got young players coming up, I hope.
There are some.
Yeah.
They've got a long way to go. I mean, some of them want to get there too quick, you know. But there's still a lot of good entertainers out there.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
Shoot, Jim, if I got a hit record, I'd have to hire somebody to go on the road for me.
Well, we hope you keep doing it because we love to hear you. And I've been watching your show since I moved here 23 years ago. And you're always so gracious, and I appreciate the plugs too that you give me when you're on stage.
King of the Road.
That'll end up in the TV show. You know that. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful, and we appreciate what you all do too. You know, you help all the local people, and all the big stars come through. You do some great interviews with them, and it's really nice.
I think I've told you before, I don't know what to do with 30 minutes of TV without guys like you and Parker James to fill it up. Because
well, I'm about 110% Cajun, so I know how to talk pretty much.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been? Fulfill your need for speed with remote control fun from Holcomb Hobbies at 2615 Cardinal Drive next to Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont, Texas. At Holcomb Hobbies, you'll find a huge selection of remote control trucks, cars, boats, and dragsters, along with all the parts and accessories you'll ever need.
You can upgrade everything on them. You can upgrade wheels, tires, motors, servos, which is your steering. You can do lift kits, suspension. Anything you can do to a real truck, you can do to these pretty much.
Holcomb Hobbies, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont, Texas, next to Glenn's Express Collision.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
King of the Road.
Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, Natalie Rose will be in the Royal Spotlight, brought to you by Glenn's Express Collision. But now here comes the Southeast Texas debut of Gibson Wright's new video. Is our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. Radio has undergone a lot of changes in recent years, and you now have a much better alternative to those so-called local AM/FM stations with King's Country Internet Radio. We specialize in an all-killer and no-filler playlist from today and yesterday with much less talk and commercials. And stream yours truly and the Jim King of the Radio Show, middays on King's Country. Well, here comes our rockin' country track. That's a fun, tongue-in-cheek look at a couple's back and forth when it comes to honey-do lists and what a man's willing to do, go fishing. Gibson Wright hails from Kentucky and has a family history in country music and horse racing. Here comes His Highness Gibson Wright with I'm Gonna Lie. That's our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville.
Questions if you don't want to hear the truth, 'cause we both know if you put me on the spot, girl, I'm gonna I'll look you right straight in the eye. Then I'm gonna lie like a dog, lie like the devil, turn and twist the truth and bring it down to his level. 'Cause honestly, I wouldn't lie for nothing, not unless it's something that's a messing with my love. And if you put me in that space between a rock and a hard place, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna lie. Oh baby, I'm gonna lie. So don't ask if I like my mama's biscuits better than the ones that you burn, 'cause we both know you already know the answer. You just like to watch me squirm. Yeah, there'll be hell to pay if I say what I'm thinking instead of thinking what I'm saying and just praying you believe it. I'm a man of my word. Oh girl, I'm still a man, so I know you'll understand that I'm gonna lie like a dog, lie like the devil, turn and twist the truth and bring it down to his level. 'Cause honestly, I wouldn't lie for nothing, not unless it's something that's a messing with my love. And if you put me in that space between a rock and a hard place, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna lie. Oh baby, I'm gonna lie. So did I recognize your jeans weighing up a size? That little honey at the laundry giving me the eye. Honey, please, I ain't hanging me out to dry. And I'm gonna lie like a dog, lie like the devil, turn and twist the truth and bring it down to his level. 'Cause honestly, I wouldn't lie for nothing, not unless it's something that's a messing with my love. And if you put me in that space between a rock and a hard place, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna lie. Baby, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna stretch that truth a mile long, like my life depends on it. Oh, you know you're always right.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this.
Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere.
Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules.
Coming up next, Natalie Rose will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont.
And thanks, Jim King, for letting me borrow your stylish hat.
King of the Road. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
When I listen to the rain, it reminds me of the pain of the day I lost you. It brings back those fears, all the suffering and tears I watched you go through. And when you finally took your last breath, If only the rain could bring you back. How I'd love it when I hear the thunder crack, and I'd scream out your name while the tears fall like rain. I can't believe you're gone. The rain is like it's playing a song. The rain will always be your song. And each time the lightning makes the sky go bright, I wish I could see your smile. And every time the rain dies down a little more, I wish it would stay a while. I wish it would stay a while, so I can call out your name while the tears flood like rain. I miss you every day. The rain won't never wash this away. No, the rain won't never wash you away.
Glenn's Express Collision on Cardinal Drive in Beaumont has been family owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they are recommended by most of the major insurance companies. Here's Glenn's Express Collision owner, Michael Holcomb.
Most of our jobs are referrals from insurance because we're tightly niched with those specific insurance companies. They trust us as a shop because they know we're going to treat the customer right, we're going to do the repair right, and we're going to be here for when the customer needs to come back.
Glenn's Express Collision, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont.
Advertising on the King of the Road Show HD is effective and affordable. For more information, call us at 748-9689 or email Jim at jimkingoftheroad.com.